Okay, I wasn't even gonna make this video, but something happened and we need to talk about Surging Sparks. What the fork is going on with this set? Did I just say fork? I did? Okay, great, because there could be kids watching. What is going on with this set's high prices and being sold out? Now, you may have even seen things like this. This is the Pokemon Center website. It's completely sold out. You can't even buy Surging Sparks on the Pokemon Center website. And if you go to Target, you might find shelves that are empty. I've seen many places that are the same way, and it's frustrating. I felt the same way. So we're going to talk about this in this video, and we're also going to talk about what these prices mean for you as a collector. So let's do it. Hi everyone, I'm Tiger. I'm a gamer dad and collector. My boys and I have been collecting for the past 4 or 5 years, and we've learned a lot about collecting and the card market. We're going to start this off with a story. We went to a card convention over the weekend. My son was really excited. He wanted to find rare old packs, but we overheard a conversation about a Surging Sparks Elite Trainer box. This guy asked the vendor, how much is the Elite Trainer box? It wasn't marked. He said $100. And the guy kind of like went like this. He was super shocked and was like, really? And the vendor replied, yes, I've seen them as high as $120, but $100, yeah, you know, I'm firm on that. That's kind of what they're going for right now. And I just thought to myself, in what collector universe are we living in right now where a set that just came out a little over a month ago is selling for double its retail value? These vibes are very familiar, going back to like 2020, 2021. The market was crazy. There was a lot of scalping going on. It was so awful trying to find product back then, but I learned a lot of strategies to get cards at retail from those experiences, which I'll share a little bit later. But let's take a look at the prices right now of this set on eBay, just to get an idea of like the secondhand market. I searched Surging Sparks on eBay, and there's 49,000 plus results. Let's scroll down a little bit. We got a booster box for $225. That's crazy. $85 for an Elite Trainer box, cheaper than $100. We've got some the promo packs, 3-pack promos, $36 for 2 of them. A booster bundle for $45 with free shipping. This is just, you know, this is crazy when you really think about it. So eBay definitely scalped. All right, let's look at Mercari. We've also got the same thing, $65 here. $1,453 for this gem right here, this gem mint 10. Wow, that's, yeah, I'm gonna save this one right here. Let's just save that one. I'm not saving that. Okay, $65. It looks like Mercari's a little bit cheaper, but the shipping and things usually, it'd probably be close to being the same. Let's just click on this one. So $65, we got $8 delivery. So it's a little cheaper on Mercari. Now, people are a little afraid of buying on Mercari. I bought a lot of stuff. You gotta be careful, make sure you trust the seller. But yeah, so the prices, this is crazy. So let's just talk about some of the factors that are at play here. The first factor is kind of like one of those word problems that you saw as a kid. Phil has 6 packs of Surging Sparks, and there's 100 people who want a pack of Surging Sparks. If Phil wants to maximize his profit and sell all 6 packs, how much does he have to sell each pack for? Basically, you kind of have to figure out what the market price is, and that's what eBay and, you know, Mercari are kind of figuring out. But it's really just supply and demand. If the supply is low and the demand is high, you're going to have, you know, a lot more people paying more money for this because they want to open the product now. They don't want to wait. I feel like there's a lot of trainers getting back into the hobby. There's hype that's kind of coming back, and I think that that's contributing to some of this. If people really hyped up about the set, this is a Pikachu set, and the special illustration rare, which finally dropped below $500, is that card everyone's chasing. It's Pikachu. Everyone loves Pikachu. He's kind of like the Pokemon that everyone thinks of when they think of Pokemon. Also, on social media, you hear about supply issues, low allocations, like on Reddit. If you go on Reddit and you just Google it, you'll find tons of feeds and things about allocations being low of this set, and you'll see videos of like empty shelves, pictures of empty shelves, and you know, that kind of feeds into that demand, feeds into that like FOMO of not being able to pull this rare Pikachu or getting it, you know, without having to buy it for $500. And the hype is just getting more and more and more every single day. I see it on Instagram, TikTok, all over the place. I make videos about it, and it kind of just makes it hyped up. I mean, if we're going to talk about this set, is a Pikachu set. It's literally the Elite Trainer box has Pikachu on it. Anything with Pikachu is going to be highly sought after for collectors. People are going to keep these sealed because it's one of those products that just looks really cool, and there's some chase cards that people really like in this set. So the hype is there. There's tons of hype, way more hype than a lot of other sets. I would say, you know, this is one of the more hyped up sets, like Pokemon 151 for Scarlet Violet was the most hyped, and it still is really hard to find. But if you know the right tactics, you can still find it in the wild. Ask me how I did it in the comments. Now, some other factors are like artwork. Maybe, you know, the artwork in this set just really connected with more trainers and more people just really, really like it. The hype just kept going up and up and up. And, you know, it just feeds into that whole supply and demand issue. Is allocation's low, there's a lot more people wanting the set, and the prices are they're just going to go up. There's not really much you can do there. It's simple economics, and that's really what's at play here. So what does this mean for you as a collector? It actually doesn't mean a whole lot. Let me explain. This set just came out, and yes, maybe allocations were low for whatever reasons, but this is a trading card game with the world championships. Like, they had it in Hawaii. They spent millions and millions of dollars flying people there, doing all this stuff to have a tournament to play this game with people from Japan, from Brazil, all over the world. Like, you can't tell me that the Pokemon Company isn't thinking about Surging Sparks. These are some of the top competitive cards in Surging Sparks. We have the Pikachu EX, which is a really cool, nice looking card. We've got the Ceruledge EX, Latios EX, which I'm a really big fan of. I really want this card. Has the Skyliner ability, which there's no retreat cost for your Pokemon in play. That's awesome. Magneton and some trainer cards. You're telling me the Pokemon Company is going to leave all these trainers hanging without Surging Sparks? They're not going to print it. They're not going to just make it available for people to get. I don't think so. What I think is going to happen is Surging Sparks will be printed the same, if not more, than the previous Scarlet and Violet sets. Honestly, that's my prediction. We'll see. Hopefully this video ages well, and in the next few months you'll start seeing product. But it's gonna take a few months. But I wouldn't be surprised if next year we have a Costco bundle with that beautiful Pikachu ETB and some other box. I mean, you never know, but we got the 151 Costco bundles. We start seeing those pretty quick. I mean, I honestly think in the next month or two, you're going to be seeing this on the shelves. It's going to be competing with Prismatic Evolutions, and people are just going to pass up on Surging Sparks, and they're going to grab Prismatic Evolutions. And that is the time, my friends, that you're going to get your Surging Sparks at retail. And you're going to probably be able to get it later on, but this set is going to be more popular. I don't think that it's just going to be gone all the time, but hey, I could be wrong. That can happen. We also need to consider that it's the holiday season right now, and with everything that is going on in the Pokemon space and all these new sets coming out, there's high demand for a lot of things. The Pokemon Company might just be backlogged. There might just be some other issues that we don't know about, but Surging Sparks definitely is crazy, and I wouldn't run out and go buy an ETB for $100. I wouldn't buy these things at scalp prices. I would just say wait, hang out, just, you know, get excited for the new sets coming out, enjoy the holiday season, and if you really need it, buy it as cheap as you can possibly find it and enjoy it for what it is. To each their own. That's kind of just how things go, but I really think that, you know, Surging Sparks, it will heal, guys. Just give it time. You know, one of my secrets, I'll give you a little nugget of wisdom here, if you can call it that. Over the past 4 or 5 years hunting for cards, one of the biggest things you can do is kind of just go to multiple stores in your area, different times of the day throughout the week, to kind of get a feel of when the vendors come and stock. And you're not always going to be right, but the more you go, you kind of get an idea for it. And if you see an empty shelf, kind of take a note of it and say that shelf was empty, you know, and then come back the next day until it's not empty. Then you'll get an idea of when they come back in stock. You might even catch them when they're there. Wait till they're done. Be respectful. And then, you know, buy a little bit. Don't buy the whole thing. That was a problem back in 2020, is that people were going in and buying everything and reselling. Just remember to have fun, guys. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about Surging Sparks, the prices, and if you've pulled the Pikachu. I really want to know, guys. I haven't pulled it. You know, maybe in the next video, so you'll see it. Let me know what you think of the hobby right now and what's going on. But until next time, guys, keep training, keep playing, and we'll see you later. Peace.